Hi everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio for another Monday night free stamping class. It's hard to believe that it's the end of October already, October 25th to 2021 to be exact. It just seems like this whole month of October has just flown by. And while I wait for some people to hop on and join us, I'll get myself set up on my Kindle. I have a great card to show you tonight. I think you're going to like it a lot. And I also hope you had a great weekend. I know I had a good weekend. I got to see my little grandkids for a little bit. And that's always the best. You know how that is. I got to go for a little hike with Andy, so that's fun because she is such a character. I don't know where that girl gets half of her thoughts from. Hi, Ronnie Kaiser and Sally and Tracy. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. And Ronnie can appreciate this. My little granddaughter, Andy, she's just like her dad. And it just warms my heart. Hi, Linda. It was a beautiful day, Ronnie. I went and mowed our lawn today. It's so dusty, so hopefully I won't be sneezing tonight. But we live kind of in a wooded area, so we had a lot of leaves. So we'll have to do it more than once, but we chop up the leaves once, and then we'll chop them up again. Just the lazy way of not having to rake it, I think. Well, thank you all for joining me tonight. Make sure you make sure you share my post. Leave me a comment. Hit that like key. I appreciate you all. If you don't have a chance to watch me tonight all the way through, you can go and catch the replay on Thursday on my blog, which is also called Cindy's Stamping Studio. And when you're in Cindy's Stamping Studio, if you would subscribe and follow me by email, it's on the right-hand side of my blog. I'd appreciate that also. Well, hello, Arliss and Kathy. Oh, I'm glad you got your cards, Linda. That's quite a few cards that you're going to be busy for a little bit, aren't you? She had 2 orders of Christmas cards and the class to go. So Linda will be busy. And thank you so much for sharing, Arliss. I really appreciate that. Okay, and I am also on YouTube. My YouTube channel is just under my name, Cindy Ellers. So if you want to check out past videos, just go to my YouTube channel because they're all right in a row. And if you subscribe to my channel, you have it. Hi, Kay and Sherry. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and thank you for sharing. Sherry, I appreciate that too. I always post a Facebook Live replay on Thursdays, so you can always catch that there. What we have happening this week is our stamp of the month. I'll be working on those cards this week, and so I'll have something to show you for next week. But just so you know, they are available until the next ones come out. So if you forgot what the stamp of the month stamp set is, it's this one, Welcoming Woods. And when you purchase this stamp set through me, you get the stamp set plus a 4-card kit to make 4 cards using your brand new stamp set. So that's a really cool deal. And tomorrow night is our kit class and our Christmas card class. So we'll have, you work at your own pace. So they both are tomorrow night. I'm going to bring my second embossing and cutting machine. So we'll have 2. I think that works out the best, especially if We have a lot of people, and we're going to have a nice group. Hi, Debbie Vine and Bernie. Welcome. So glad to see you. And Debbie Telusty. Well, I'm just so happy to see you too. So that's great. Our Christmas card class tomorrow night is the October class. Now there's only one more class left, and that will be in November. And I am happy to let you know that my Christmas cards are almost basically sold out. So tonight I will be showing you some new Christmas cards that you can get those kits for November. So I've been working very hard on getting them ready for you. Now let's see, what else? What else do I have to do? I want to show you my swap card that I made this month. And I will also be announcing the winners of our door prizes. But first of all, I want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. I want to thank you, those that come to my classes, be it in person or to go. I appreciate you all, and I just want to take the time to thank you, because this stamping has become the best part-time job I've ever had, and I love it. So, with that being said, let's do some stamping. Before we get going, I have to do our door prizes. I don't want to forget about that. 4 comments, and I didn't see her hop on, so she maybe didn't think to hop on tonight. 4 comments. We have some of the Penguin Palace designer series paper. I cut it to size so that you can use it for your card layers. I don't remember who won it last time, but she used this paper because it's Fresh Freesia. She used it as a baby card. And so you don't have to use it for a Christmas card. You can use it for whatever card you got. So I think that's just how she did it was great. Anyway, for comments, a packet of designer series paper, the Penguin Palace, will be going out to Judy Vine. So Judy, if you watch it later, you're a winner. And for sharing, I know she's on tonight because I've seen her hop on, for sharing, and that was out of 8 people that shared. So that's great. We have another packet of designer series paper, the Penguin Palace, and that is going to be going out to Kathy Brost. So, congratulations, Kathy. You won some designer series paper. Well, hi, Jan. I'm so glad that you could join me tonight. You probably haven't left for your camping trip yet, and so now you had a chance to join us tonight, and I appreciate that so much. Okay, I am going to go. Let's see if I told you everything. Okay, yep, I did. So, okay, I have so many notes. It's very easy for me to get lost. So, I write a lot of notes. But I got everything covered, and now I'm going to flip my camera so that I can show you the new Christmas cards for November. And then we can get stamping. Okay? So, hold on. I'll show you what it looks like outside. It's really quite pretty. Oh, come on. There we go. See how pretty it is? The trees are so pretty. Yeah. Okay. I think that'll be good. Let me raise it. That looks good too. Alrighty. Now, Let's see. I just wanted you to see that our stamp of the month, there we go, that I had to put you on my laptop just to be on the safe side. Oh, you have Wi-Fi at the campground. Well, that's kind of fancy, isn't it? That's wonderful. That's great that you're enjoying your camper so much and everything. That's great. Anyway, Welcoming Woods is our October stamp of the month. With the Welcoming Woods, you'll get a 4-card kit. It's $24. Look at how versatile this is. We have a thank you. We have a hello friend. We have celebrate with some snowflakes. You could use every season brings its own wonder. That would work for Christmas even. Or hello friend. Happy birthday, good luck on your new adventure, and best wishes. This is such a versatile stamp set. I know that once you see the 4-card kit, which I'll show you next week, you'll see what I'm talking about. So there's still time to get in on this. It's a photopolymer stamp set. I have some great ideas for it. It's $24. And you get the 4-card kit. Okay. Now we have new Christmas cards for November. And that's our last month for Christmas cards. Okay, so hang on to your seats because these cards are so pretty. I don't even know if I should show them to you. We have our first one. This is going to use the poinsettia petals. Well, you'll only make one poinsettia. You sponge the leaves, cherry cobbler, and soft succulent. This is on thick white cardstock. And it says, may magic and wonder bloom this holiday. Merry Christmas. I thought that was really pretty. I made that one today. I just love this one. Now, for those that like the rustic, we have this card. This is using the Perfectly Plaid stamp set. It's in cherry cobbler. And we use the embossing half folder, which is the pine bough and the Christmas tree punch, with painted Christmas designer series paper. This one says, hoping that your busy year comes together in Christmas cheer. So that one's a pretty one. And I will have these cards tomorrow night at class. So those coming will be able to see it up close and personal. This one is a new one. It uses a new set that I just got from my upline, Kelly. On Saturday I saw Kelly, so I couldn't wait to open that up and play. This one uses the Merry Snowflakes and the Snowflake half embossing folder right here. And the Beauty of the Earth designer series paper. Very simple, but really, I don't know, I think this is a very striking card also. Oh, and inside? Inside, you say, may the happiness of family, the joys of friendship, and the warmth of love surround you this season. Isn't that pretty? So there's that card. And we have this card, which also uses the Merry Snowflakes and Peaceful Place designer series paper with the Stitch snowflake dies. It also will emboss it. That's what this is. Is that pretty? May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. That's another one. And I was on a roll, I tell ya. We have this one. Warm Christmas Wishes. It looks like a Christmas ball ornament. It uses Encircled in Warmth with green foil that you run through your embossing machine with the half pine bough folder. And then we also are using Peaceful Deer Designer Series paper. Warm Christmas wishes. Wishing you love, joy, and happiness this coming year. Hi, Jeannie Mullen. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you did. Thank you, Jan. I'm glad that you think so. I got one more to show you, rather. And this is the last one. This uses our Little Delights stamp set. And for the inside, it uses the Snow Wonder, sending you blessings, peace, and magic this Christmas season. It also uses Whimsy Wonder Designer Series paper, which I love. I think it is so pretty, and a strip of silver foil. I'll use my favorite Stitch So Sweetly dies, and we color the rhinestone with Misty Moonlight blend. So yeah, all these new cards for November, and like I said, I will have them at class tomorrow night, so everybody can see them. Of course, I'll be doing a blog post on them and sending out emails so that you can make your choice. Because, to be perfectly honest, I was just about out of materials for almost all the other cards. So that warms my heart that this class is still so popular. And I was looking in my notes. This is the 4th year for the Christmas card class. So if you've participated in the class, thank you so much. If you're participating now, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, now, Little Delights. Oh, well, I got a card to show you yet. Well, put that aside. Every month I participate in a virtual swap, and this is my October class. I used the accordion file and the Beauty of the Earth Designer Series paper with Night of Navy ink and Misty Moonlight. Oh, I'm glad you like the cards, Bernie and Kay and Linda and Debbie. Watch your emails. You'll be getting the invites. Hi, Bev Boone. So glad you could join us. And they are pretty cards, Bev. I know I'll be going and probably cutting a lot of cardstock again, but I enjoy it. I don't mind. Anyway, my virtual card has the beautiful, Wonderful Snowflakes, it's called. They're iridescent, very easy to work with. And here is my accordion card. Isn't it pretty? I love it. Yes. I thought this turned out so nice. I thought this accordion fancy fold that we did for technique class. It turned out so nice, and this is one that can be duplicated so easily. I really like it. Oh, I'm glad you like the cards, Kathy. Did you hear before that you won a door prize? You did. Let's see. I think they're back here behind me. Yes, you'd probably be able to see it better. You will be getting a pack. I have already cut it. And I have already cut it. And this is Penguin Palace Designer Series paper. And you won it, Kathy Brose, for sharing. I have never tried that fold. I have to try it. Well, it is very easy, Linda, and I'll write me a note. I got to get some paper that write me a note to add to my other notes, and I'll email you the directions, because I have them. And anybody else that would like it, leave me a message with your, or send me a private message with your email address, and I will get you, I will go and I will email them to you also. This is a great way to use Designer Series paper because it uses half a sheet, and it's great. Very easy. The biggest secret on this fold, when you score it, don't press down too hard. That is the biggest secret I have found. Okay, tonight's stamp set is Little Delights. And as you can see, this was also, it's very versatile. Not only is it very versatile, but it also was the stamp of the month for September. We have our trick or treat. We have Merry Christmas, birthday wishes, a thank you, ho ho ho, ghoulish, some bats, some like flower things, a Christmas ornament, a birthday hat, and this would work for fall. Oh, you're such a blessing. I've used this stamp set a lot. Not only for Halloween, but also for Thanksgiving. I made a birthday card with it, and the You're Such a Blessing has worked really good for Thanksgiving. Okay, now where to put this? Let's get our packet. Here's our packet, and our card tonight is going to be a Christmas card. I didn't include this card as part of the ones that you can select for the Christmas cards, just because it was the stamp of the month. Okay, we are going to use Real Red for our base, which is 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. Okay, now we are also going to use a piece of Old Olive for our layer. Now, I don't know if everybody does the same size layers that I do, but they're 4 by 5 1/4. And they just, I think it fits pretty good. Now, when I add that third layer, that is always going to be 3 3/4 by 5. And I purposely do it that way because that's also what the inside is going to be. So that when my stamping ladies get a kit, either in person or in the mail, those two are the same size. You don't have to be worried about accidentally mixing them up. Our colors tonight, Real Red and Old Olive. Okay, let's start out with Old Olive. And I am going to need I'm going to leave it all together so I don't screw it up. My paper piercing pad. And I'm also using the, what's it called? And I didn't write it down. Oh, it's in the July to December mini catalog. It's called Star-Crossed Embossing Folder. It is not a 3D embossing folder, but as you can see, we have stars on one side and little boxes on the other side. And it's just it's a nice, fun folder. Looks like that. Okay. This is what the squares look like. I made myself a template so that I could stamp my Christmas ornament, because I do not want, because you have to wait until after you're done stamping to go and run it through the embossing machine. So I'm going to take my little Christmas ornament. Okay, and I'll ink it up with Old Olive. I am going to I'm going to go and hold it down. Boy, this is going to be a challenge. Let me see. Okay, so I held it down, and I'm going to stamp it right there. And then I'm going to stamp one right here. Now this is working just fine. And one right here. And one right there. Okay, so I have them staggered. For those that bought the September stamp of the month, you already got this one. You already know how to do this. Now I'm going to take my real red, but I like this card so much that that's why I did that. Okay, so now I gotta be able to see it. And we'll put one right there. And right here. Ooh, I got him a little close, didn't I? Like that. They are touching, and I didn't mean for that to happen. My desk is too far. I mean, it's too close. But that's okay. We made it work. So now I have it like this. I will go in and take my embossing folder. And you'll notice what I did was I went and I put some marks on it as my cheat sheet so that I know I have it perfectly centered. And when I close it, as you can see, there's the diagonal. It's going to work out just perfect. Stand by. I am going to run it through my embossing machine real quick here. And there it is. Alrighty. Open it up. And see, so there's our diagonal. It worked out perfect. Now, before we get too far into it, I want to take my rhinestones and the large ones, which, you know, they don't get a lot of use. And I want to take and color one with my real red blend. So that'll be that. And have that there. I then took my stitched So Sweetly dies and cut out my tag. So there it is. Right? I better put that there because I don't want to lose it. I'm going to also use some Memento Black ink for my greeting. So let's ink this up. And we're going to put it right here. And there's that. Turned out great. Just going to cover it up for now. And let's go and start building our card. All right. We're going to put our layer on. And while I do that, I hope everybody not only had a good weekend, but I hope you have a good rest of the week. I was looking at my calendar, and when I'm not stamping, I'm doing everything else, it appears. Tomorrow I have a haircut appointment, so that makes me happy. Starting to feel like it's out of control. And then Wednesday, it's probably going to be raining. So Jim and I are going to go on a supply run to Marshfield. There we go. Which is about 30 miles from our house. But they have bigger stores than what we can get in our hometown. We are now going to go and on our tag put some half dimensions, and like so. We'll go in. That is going to go right here, like so. And we'll take our Picket tool, and remember that red blend that we colored, we can now put it on the front of our card. So that's pretty cool. And now the inside. I like to go and, well, let's see. We should stamp it. And I am going to, so it says Merry Christmas on the front. On the inside, it's going to say, you're such a blessing. Short and sweet. You can go and add something if you want. I also like to go and decorate the inside. So I keep all these little strips of designer series paper. They come in so handy. And, well, thank you, Jeannie. I'm glad you liked them. And as I always do, I just put it right here on the side, purposely leaving it that long. I have found through the years that having a little bit too much is better than not having enough. Although when it comes to the strip on the inside, that's not like the end of the world. But still, it looks pretty. It looks way better. Oh, then anyway, back to my week. Let's see, that's Wednesday. Thursday, I'm not sure if I have anything yet, but Friday, my mom and I are going to a concert in a nearby town about an hour away. We're going to go see Home Free. Thank you, Ronnie. I'm glad you like. So there you have it. Here's our card. Here's the card I originally made. That's a lot better. Look at how nicely spaced compared to this one. Although this one isn't too bad. I'll still use it, but this one turned out so much nicer. Nicely spaced and stuff. I think I was a little bit nervous tonight. But here's our cards. They turned out great. This one has a gold gem on it, whereas this one's got the red. But still, not bad. And it's just right at 6 o'clock. Look at that, huh? I'm glad that you all enjoyed all of the cards. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I will see you next Monday night when I'll have a new stamp set. And I'll have the Christmas cards all numbered and ready to roll so that you can place your order. Thank you. Have a great rest of the week. I'll see you next time. Happy stamping.